Yo, what up? It's your boy Greg. You're now locked into another exclusive episode of the GoodFame podcast, GoodFame vlog. Happy to be here. Happy you guys are taking your time out of the day to kind of join me. Been trying to get a session in for a little minute, and just been kind of traveling, doing stuff related to the brand and doing stuff outside of the brand as well, just to kind of get a refresher away from everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm trying to accomplish. So always good to get that refresher, man. Pretty much today is, what day is today? Today is the 25th. My birthday was on the 21st, and I haven't been back home since probably the 20th. So I'm gonna give it a little insight on that. So right now, today's the 25th, my birthday is on the 21st, so I just turned 31. So just pretty exciting for the boy, you already know. Right now, super live recording outside in Puerto Rico, in the mountains. I can't pronounce the name. Give me a second, excuse me. The name of it is Manabo. If I'm saying that incorrectly, my apologies to my fellow Puerto Ricans out there. But I'm out here in Puerto Rico, man, in the mountains, closer to the beach side, closer to the coastal side. As you can see in the background, it's a beautiful day out here, hot. Had some time to kind of get it recorded out here. You may hear some music in the background, but it's just, people out here enjoying themselves. Out here with some good people out here, vibing out with some great people, vibing out with some beautiful vibes, beautiful energy, girl out here as well. Everybody is rocking and cooling it. I figured I'd do this episode today, before we leave and before I head back into reality, basically. Just try to get everything back in perspective real quick, just trying to get everything in order, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, just want to go ahead and jump into it really quickly, just to give you guys an insight of what I've been doing for the past couple of days. Obviously, I stated like back then, if I stated in the past episode that I was gonna go to Las Vegas. So I was there for Project Renewal, which I showed a couple of clips throughout this whole entire video and this pod, just so I can kind of give you guys an insight and give you guys a visual. But it was a very educational, knowledgeable experience, man. Especially jumping into the brand. I'm going into different type of feelings, different type of garments, and I want to make sure that the quality is up to par of what I'm trying to produce out here, especially for anything I'm trying to showcase. So project in Las Vegas, it was a day. It was actually on my birthday. So I was in Las Vegas for my birthday, just chilled, dolo trip, just for some business purposes, basically. And it was very cool, man, just to see the city out there, just to kind of vibe with the city, vibe with the people. The one thing that kind of stood out to me was like extremely hot. So yeah, Las Vegas is probably somewhere I probably won't live, to be honest with you, man. But other than that, man, everything was cool. Everything was kosher out there. Was able to kind of connect with a whole bunch of manufacturers, a whole bunch of people that are into creating the stuff that I need to create. So basically just me being out there creating a whole bunch of partnerships so I can be able to kind of the brand up to the expectation it needs to be. A lot of the stuff that I've been trying to dive into, leather, some shirts, obviously shorts, pants, anything in regards to creation, you name it was out there. So I was able to connect with some people. Some people were hit or miss, but some people were people I had a conversation and they kind of understand my perspective a lot more quicker than I anticipated. So the partnership is kind of rolling from there. So right now I'm currently working on the most current drop as of right now. So hopefully I can get that done and moving forward a lot more quicker in the near couple days. But this allows me to kind of jump in and tap into another type of market I'm trying to get into, whether it's sheets, whether it's leather goods, anything I'm trying to do into. I want to make sure I have a good partnership with a manufacturer that understands the vision I'm trying to produce. And so, but other than that, man, Las Vegas was cool. Las Vegas was dope. The city's like super duper duper different. The city's like very vibrant. There's a lot of lights. What can I explain? It's hot. A couple of restaurants, a couple of bars, and the only thing I can give Vegas as of right now, I only was there for a couple of days anyways. Vegas food, everywhere I went out, Vegas food, they told me that it was different. So one of the best places to kind of eat in the whole entire country. Because they have a whole bunch of variety of foods all over the place. You name it, from Chinese, some Indian, some Taiwan, some Italian, American, anything you name it, man. They had like kind of the best food kind of display for you there. So I ate a little bit of that, and everything was on point, honestly. Yeah, Vegas was definitely something else. It allowed me to kind of get tapped into what I'm trying to do, especially with the next drop of GoodFame, and kind of making sure I'm making new things to kind of captivate all the consumers that are kind of indebted in GoodFame, and seeing the brand grow to where it needs to be is like something special for me. So taking that risk, man, to kind of jump over there, jump on a plane for a 6-hour trip, and then going out there to Las Vegas and landing, and then straight to the business. You know what I mean? I didn't have enough time to kind of like enjoy the city as much, but on the last night I kind of like dived in and kind of took advantage of that time frame, and then I had to jump back on the flight. So but it was a great trip. Very, very cool. I'll definitely go back there to kind of visit, but honestly not in the summertime, man, because the summertime is a lot more, it's hot, man, versus like anything humid in Florida. So if you ever went to the West Coast, let's say for like Arizona, Las Vegas, the heat is unbearable. It's like, how do I explain it, man? It's like really when you open up an oven, it's really dry. It's really hot and you don't sweat. Versus like in Florida, you coming out 85, 95 degree weather as of right now. I'm sweating right now as we speak, and you're sweating immediately. It doesn't matter what the temperature is, just because the humidity and how we're surrounded by water. So that was something that was like kind of like I felt before, because I went to Arizona before I drove past it and I felt it. But other than that, man, Las Vegas is hot, man. But I'll definitely go back there and visit. I think it's a vibe for sure. To enjoy food. If you do gambling out there, it's stupid. The gambling culture is crazy out there. It is what they say it is. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It is what they say it is. So if you're an avid gambler and you walking up in the city, people just go there for a couple of days just to go ahead and gamble and see what they can come up on the cash. So and people lose cash, people win cash in a couple of days and go back to work the next day. You know what I mean? That's just the lifestyle in Vegas, man. So it's cool, man, to kind of witness and kind of vibe with the culture out there, and trying to be out there for the first time ever. And it definitely was a great experience for me to go ahead and kind of jump into the water and see what I can find. I honestly didn't think I was gonna meet as much people as I did, but I did, man. I got a lot of feedback on the clothing I had as well, which is great. Rock some GoodFame gear, rock some GoodFame garments. I'm actually wearing one of the newest collection that's probably going to drop. It is going to drop as well. It's called the GoodFame Orlando silhouette. We're going to call this the Sky Dweller. So you'll understand when you see the shirt for sure. So I'm excited to kind of drop this out here for you guys to kind of enjoy and kind of see and kind of vibe with, kind of get some feedback on there. So, but Las Vegas is a trip, man. So want to go ahead and let y'all know what I've been doing. But other than that, man, wanted to kind of talk about why I'm out here. I figured this would be a good place to kind of record. So basically the story is, man, right after Las Vegas, I had to hop on a trip. My girl and her friends at work had a work trip out in Puerto Rico, and I was probably sleeping on like 5 hours of sleep. Landed in Puerto Rico the 23rd, landed back in Florida for the 22nd for about maybe 10 hours, slept for like a couple of hours, woke back up, and I'm on the plane again to Puerto Rico, man. So I was tired, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man, but it allowed me to get a little refresher, kind of vibe and chill. Right as we speak, right now, we're in the mountains, the beach side. So it's been a beautiful day. Enjoying the weather, enjoying the breeze. Yesterday it was raining, but today is full of sunshine. It's hot. Today's actually the last day, so I figured I'd take advantage and kind of record for you guys and kind of bring out some content. But yeah, as you can see from the background, blue skies, mountains, beautiful. I've been taking in this trip as much as I can. It allowed me to get a refresher. Ate some amazing food. Drunk some passion fruit. Passion fruit is the drink of Puerto Rico for me, respectively. I've been drinking passion fruit mojitos, passion fruit passion fruit anything, passion fruit rum, passion fruit, man, is just like the only flavor that I've been trying to yearn from out here for sure. So the culture of Puerto Rico is like, it's a vibe, man, especially the whole island is just like, the food here is amazing. Everything is just like well cooked, man. Empanadas, the chicken empanadas is good. You know, con pollo, man, you know, man, and I promise you, if I was out here for probably a month or so, I'll probably turn Puerto Rico. I'll probably be speaking fluent as fuck out here. Excuse my language. I'll probably be speaking so fluent out here that it'd be amazing. You know what I mean? I'll do that, then I'll go, you know, go to my homeland, you know, where I'm from in IT. So I'll go ahead and kind of rekindle that language there, and I'll be fluent in 2 languages. So that's like kind of the goal for me, man, and kind of moving forward in the future. But all I can say about Puerto Rico, man, it's been a vibe, it's been chill. We live, you know, it's been by the beach. I walked the beach this morning just to kind of like refresh and kind of like get grounded just for a little bit. So it's definitely been a wonderful trip. And a lot of the things that we kind of did out here, a lot of things people we kind of talked to out here. One thing I was super surprised about this place, man, is that most of the people speak English. Like, you wouldn't even know, like, a lot of these people speak fluent English. They be talking in their native language, and all of a sudden they hear me talking, and they talk fluently in English. And I asked this lady, I was like, yo, you guys talk really well in English. Did you guys teach it in school? Like, and they were like, yeah, they teach it in kindergarten. Like kindergarten and up. So that's like the language, like they start from doing like, you know, the regular stuff, then they start watching movies and such, and they just bring it up within their culture to kind of understand and speak English. So it's pretty cool to kind of witness that, because, you know, if our school systems in you know, in United States incorporated, you know, one of the languages of the world, which is English, Spanish, and those are one of the 2, I believe. And like, let's say like French, I guess. So one of those languages, obviously Spanish is more dominant in the United States when it comes down to the secondary language. But imagine if we did add that valuable knowledge when we were in kindergarten, 1st grade going up. I think everybody will be just bilingual at that moment, you know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to kind of like hear that from people and be like, yo, like, this is what it is. This is how they're coaching. We learned this from kindergarten. I'm like, yo, well, that's great. And they speak fluently. They speak well. So it was kind of a super crazy surprise to me. But man, Puerto Rico has been real good to me, man. Been real cool. Vibe, culture, food. People were nice up here in the mountains. Obviously, there's the parts that kind of educated me to kind of not stray away from, but went to the city of San Juan for a little bit, and then like we kind of coasted up in the villa in the mountains next to the beach and such. So little mom and pop shops, little restaurants that are like owned by people like from the community, they just pop up. We just left the restaurant just now. Great food, and like I guess around 3 o'clock they do karaoke, and when I tell you the whole parking lot was flooded, man. So it was pretty cool to watch, man. Pretty cool to kind of like enjoy, to get a vibe and everything. So right now, man, I think we are trying to like just vibe it down just a little bit. So at the moment, it is today's the last day, and we're kind of just like kind of enjoying ourselves. So right now, I kind of wanted to kind of do this episode in front of you guys to kind of, and you know, to see where we're at, and it kind of it's been a minute since I did an episode back in West Palm, which is probably last month or so, I think. Yeah, last month or so. But other than that, man, I kind of want to fill you guys in on what's been planning up and what's been coming up, and as far as GoodFame goes. So the next drop is coming soon. If I haven't stated that before, I've stated that probably multiple times, but we are officially on the last steps of everything in creation. So hopefully prior to, let's say, the winter time, I should be able to drop some cool things for you guys, some garments and everything in that sort of nature, then progressively improve and add more to the store as I go through. So this will be the 3rd collection. This will be volume 3, I think, right? This will be volume 3, the official. This is going to be really in tune. This is the collection I really put my heart and soul into, trying to make sure that everything is corrected, everything is great as far as like the measurements, down to the material. So I was able to go ahead and get that. Was actually able to confirm that these shirts that I have on right now are ready and good to go. So that's a great step. So working on the other ones as we speak, but we're on the last couple stages of that. So I'm kind of excited to kind of showcase that for you guys. So but we should be rocking and coming in tune. A lot of visuals, a lot of marketing for it as well. Working with a couple people to kind of boost the brand a little bit to make sure that it's more of a lifestyle experience, more of a intimate experience as well. So super excited to kind of showcase that with you guys and kind of like moving forward with that. And I'm so hot right now, man. The sun is beaming in my ears, but not beaming in my ears. My ears are hot though, but it's just hot, man. But I'm enjoying it, man. Can't wait to kind of vibe and chill and enjoy myself for a couple of hours I am here. But yeah, man, this is what it's been, man. I kind of want to kind of touch base with you guys real quick episode and kind of talk to you guys about what's been happening. And yeah, I mean, what else? I think a lot of the stuff that we've been hearing around lately, you know, Drake dropping 100 gigs. So was probably the most influential thing he could have ever done, just because that we don't get that sneak peek. And I always, you know, obviously if you know me or anybody else does not know, Drake is probably one of my top artists. Obviously the top artist. I think he's the GOAT of our generation for sure, by far. And for him to kind of drop like just visuals of him working, visuals him recording, visuals him in the process of creating things is pretty cool. You know, 17 hours of videos I've watched just to kind of dive in, and you can see and tell by his work ethic, you can see and tell by him just rapping. I mean, he did 9. If you heard the song 9 off views, he did it off the dome. No phone, no pad in front of him, just in the studio with just the mic himself. And I'm just like, he just like going off. So to be able to witness that and be able to always kind of wonder about like what does he do in the studio. It was kind of cool to kind of witness and see, because some of them songs, they resonate with me a lot, especially 9, you know, with, you know, the album views. A lot of the stuff that he's been working on was progressively videotaped through the years, and we don't get that footage behind the scene like that. So it was definitely a blessing, and definitely grateful to kind of for him to see it. He dropped 3 songs there as well, vibes, all straight vibes. And as of right now, today's the 25th, right? Yeah, today's 25th. I think a day ago, 2 days ago, he dropped 3 more songs, and they all hit. So go ahead and take a listen to that. I know we out here with this all Kendrick and Drake shit, but it's pretty much done at this moment. Drake is gonna consistently rise and make new music, and then he's gonna be able to. He's trying to become better, and at this mode, at this time frame, I think he's trying to give a little bit at a time, because he doesn't want to complicate things. He doesn't want to overwhelm his fans, I think, at this moment. So right now, these tracks that he's dropping right now is kind of cool, kind of see, especially on 100 gigs on the website. And it's free to download too, so you could literally download those songs for free and just have it in your memory of music forever. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool to kind of see that. But yeah, man, a lot of things that's been happening besides the Drake thing. You know, the Olympics. I want to touch base on the Olympics real quick. USA basketball did win, so obviously today's been a couple of weeks removed since the USA basketball won the gold medal. But I watched every single game, man, and it was a test, man. It's not like 08 or whatever, when it's not like 12, it's not like 08. It's none of that, man, to be honest with you. The competition around the world has gotten really extreme, really hard as well. The basketball and how the ball moves is a lot more quicker than I can say versus on the NBA court. But the players are more skillfully better on the NBA court, if that makes sense. But then again, at the end of the day, it's a 5-on-5 sport, so it's not like a one-man sport at the end of the day. So So you got to rely on other players to come up and be able to kind of develop themselves and be able to hoop and be able to kind of just get their ball and get their wave in, kind of mesh with the team and the chemistry. So it took them a while to do that, especially the teams that they played in Serbia, France, South Sudan. Literally every team in there gave them a challenge, and I think this team was probably the most talented assembled. But then again, the competition around the United States and the competition around the world has gotten a lot more closer. So, me and my boys like kind of talking about the games, and when they played France, just keep in mind like Wembanyama is like 19, 20 years old. So let's say the next Olympics they play in, he's going to be like 24, 25, still young, but he's probably going to be well matured. And I think France might be taking that as well. We got South Sudan, real young team. As well. So there's a couple of young teams that's going to be coming up on the scene on the next Olympics, and it's crazy to think about it because by the time they do that, LeBron's going to probably be retired. Steph is going to probably be retired. KD is going to probably be retired. Who else is going to probably retire? The other players like Dame, maybe Devin. You know what I mean? It depends who's going to be playing at a high level right now. So we can't wait to kind of see that. We can't wait to kind of peep that. So it's going to be exciting if France going to be able to take care, and also who's going to be leading the team in the next Olympics. A lot of people are saying Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker. A lot of people saying like all those other names, but who knows, man? It was kind of hard for me to kind of dictate who was going to take over the team, because at the end of the day, it was Bron, Steph, and then KD kind of willing them to the win because they needed them, especially Bron outplayed everyone for consistently throughout all these games. So I think him just being the anchor of the team at this age, at this time, puts him above anybody else on the bracket of being the GOAT. I always talked about that. It's just a lot of stuff that Bron has done, has surpassed at this moment, at this time frame, that it's just like, why we even arguing at this moment? But we can save that discussion for another day, man. But no, don't want to be on this too long. I mean, it's a little hot, so I kind of want to go inside, take a shower a little bit. But next things, we're going to be tuned in. Hopefully the next episode, I'm probably going to have somebody get on there just to kind of talk, kind of vibe, kind of chill. So that's going to be pretty cool and exciting. So it allows you guys to kind of see another side when I'm like, with another person kind of conversating, kind of talking as well. So hopefully from that point, we kind of be able to see a different perspective of me, see a different perspective of another person, and kind of have a conversation that's valuable to you guys. So anyways, this is your boy Greg. Thank you so much for locking into this new episode here. I'm about to go upstairs, go ahead and probably get freshened up, hop in the pool, go ahead and cool off. It's extremely hot in Puerto Rico, but you already know how the vibes is. It's all about more life, more everything. So go ahead and follow me on IG, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you can find us at, and kind of get subscribed to that so you won't miss the next episode. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you guys are enjoying the day wherever you are. Hope you guys are accomplishing everything you guys are doing, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.